Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Master is talking. Shambhala once asked me, please bless me, sir, that I may spend all my money for good purposes, such as building hospitals, dispensaries, making roads, digging wells. I said to him, it will be good if you can do these things in a spirit of detachment. But that is very difficult. Whatever you may do, you must always remember that the aim of life of yours is attainment of God and not building the hospitals or dispensaries. In and through all activities, in and through all states of our life, we have to ultimately reach every act of ours, every thought of ours, every feeling of ours must lead us to God. Suppose God appeared before you and said to you, accept a boon from me. Would you then ask him, oh God, build some hospitals and dispensaries? Or would you not rather pray him, oh God, may I have pure love at your lotus feet. May I have your uninterrupted vision. Hospital, dispensaries, and all things are unreal. God alone is real, and all else is unreal. What all we are trying to do, achieve in our life, will be just going away. At the end of life, you'll see, I spent my life without any purpose. It has gone away. What all we do, it won't be there. Name and fame, whatever we do, whatever earned, money will not stay. Suppose even children, one day they won't be there in this world. All are just passing show, appear and disappear. How to transcend the nature and go beyond. Everything is perishable. What is going to happen tomorrow is unknown. Uncertainty and impermanency, two important factors of this universe, this world. Always two important things of this universe. What we see, features of this universe, is everything here is impermanent. And what is going to happen tomorrow is unknown. Uncertainty and impermanency. What to do here? Only thing is how to enter into eternal life of everlasting peace. Here, run, and last, at the time of death, everything you have to leave and go. It's exactly like children making so many things on the beach sand, in the beach, the sand in the beach. They build houses, gardens, this, that, there. And next, a wave comes and washes off everything. Nothing remains. Again, the sand is there with all building, everything that was done. You can see the wars going on. What all man had built, man himself destroyed. Intelligence is an important thing. How he is going to use. Even if you see, we may give education to people. The education can be poisonous. It can be nectar. If it is properly used for the welfare of all, it's a nectar. If it is used for destruction, same intelligence, same powers, same skill for destruction. What we found out as the computers, science, engineering, all this ultimately we have made weapons, now nuclear power, the ammunitions we are preserving each country to totally together can destroy the earth 7 times. So much of ammunition we are, each one is totally, how much is there you can imagine. What for? For destruction. What all man does, he himself destroys. So this, we do not know how the things move. Can we not build and stop destruction? Because man has not grown to that level. He has grown in civilization of having intelligent ways to use the resources and powers of nature, but he has not the culture to attain the peace and joy. So God alone is real, all else is unreal. Furthermore, after realizing God, one feels that He alone is the doer and we are all instruments. Then why should we forget Him and destroy ourselves by being involved in so many activities? After realizing Him, one may, through His grace, become His instrument in building up many hospitals and dispensaries. What we cannot do when we transcend the nature, we will be able to do, and God gives us tremendous strength and necessity, all that is needed. He uses you as the instrument to give peace to others, to give joy to others, to remove the sufferings of others. Upon that is a small period. It's just like we are telling children. Children do not want to go to school. They want to spend their time in play. They don't understand. Parents are earning and feeding. They don't earn. They don't even know the value of money. They want to play. They don't want to go to school. But parents say, go to school. What you are expecting now will not be there tomorrow after we part from you. You'll be a beggar in the street. You'll be an orphan. Now you stand on your own legs. First, get education. Once you are educated, then you can have anything you want. The child wants this and that, play things. He wants a jula in the swing in their house. He is asking for all this, but he has not earned anything, nor then parents will tell, first finish your education. Then you will be able to do so many things. You can bring anything you want, you can have. You have the freedom, you have the money, you have the earning, you have the strength, you can play. So, like that, Thakur is telling not to give up things, but acquire the strength. We need dispensaries and hospitals. But if you start doing now, you lose everything. Few years, just like children spend 25 years in education without earning, then the rest of the life they are safe. So first finish off few years of sadhana, realize God, become free from all your inner and external nature, transcend, and wholeheartedly you can spend your rest of the life in building up whatever hospitals, this, that, whatever you want to do. And now Anything happens, you will not be affected by it, nor the karma binds you. You will be free from karmic load. Now, whatever you do, whether good or bad, see the signs. Uh, when things new, everything they invent, we think it is great, it's going to help us, but we never think it will be cause of destruction. A simple cell phone, all children have lost their moral instinct, destroyed forever. We cannot speak to a child with expecting him to be innocent. A child of 5 or 6 studying in second, third standard, if you go in, what is your name, my child? Immediately he looks from foot to head, that person. Immediately he suspects. Why is he asking? He has some aim to fulfill. Because he sees in the films and other things, in cell phone, he sees people cheating, this, that. His mind becomes corrupt. And he'll be constantly seeing where can he get enjoyments, what way I can cheat, what way I can make money. How the same thing which we thought will be going to help has been the cause of destruction. Even all scientific discoveries we are using for destruction only. It has made the man a slave on one side, losing all his strength and capability. It has destroyed his immunity power. How children used to move about freely in this world without getting diseases. Now everyone, there is no day when hospitals are empty. Continuously people are running, which we never saw in earlier days. This is because of the scientific discovery and advancement, the climatic changes. What will be we could not preserve anything for our future generation. So we think it's going to help us, we think it's going to build us up, but it will not. After realizing Him, one may, through His grace, become His instrument in building up hospitals and dispensaries. Therefore, I say again that work is only first step. We need work. Work is only first step. It can never be the goal of life. Devote yourself to spiritual practices and go forward. You have to balance between the two, the secular and the spiritual. How are you going to balance between the two? It's a knack. It's a skill. Through practice, you will advance more and more in the path of God. Both are equally utilized. Through practice, you will advance more and more in the path of God. At last, you will come to know that God alone is real and all else is illusory, and that the goal of life is attainment of God. Once upon a time, a woodcutter went into the forest to chop wood. There suddenly he met a brahmachari. The holy man said to him, "My good man, go forward." On returning home, the woodcutter asked himself, "Why did the brahmachari tell me to go forward?" Some time passed. One day He remembered the brahmachari's words. He said to himself, "Today I shall go deeper into the forest." Going up, going deep into the forest, he discovered innumerable sandalwood trees. He was very happy and returned with cartloads of sandalwood. He sold them in the market and very rich, became very rich. A few days later, he again remembered the words of the holy man to go forward. He went deeper into the forest and discovered silver mine near a river. This was even beyond his dreams. He dug out silver from the mine and sold in the market. He got so much money that he did not even know how much he had. A few more days passed. One day he thought, Brahmachari did not ask me to stop at the silver mine. He told me to go forward. This time he went to another side of the river and found a gold mine. Then he exclaimed, "Ah, just see, this is why he asked me to go forward." Again, a few days afterwards, he went still deeper into the forest and found heaps of diamonds and the other precious gems. He took these also, and became as rich as God of wealth himself. Therefore, I say that whatever you may do, you will find better and better things if only you go forward. Keep going forward. Oh, just like that woodcutter, somebody asked him to, a brahmachari asked him, go forward. He went, as much forward he could go, he could see higher and higher openings in his life. It was beautiful. Similarly, in our spiritual life, when the call comes, go forward. Go forward, starts going. He goes, turning inward, he starts his inward journey. A day comes, his concentration, his focus, his attention, his absorption is so much that he's already lost the external awareness of the world. His inner doors are opening. Then he gets absorbed little more. He is so much happy, the joy that he is getting, the new dimensions he is entering each time. Then he gets almost established, like again the next door is there. He thinks, oh, just like the brahmachari asked, go forward. He starts going deeper and deeper into it. New and new dimensions open. New things he starts experiencing. And ultimately, he enters into the ocean of bliss, peace, love, absolute, eternal. He enters into eternity, a ocean of bliss, Satchidananda Sagara. It is Ananda Sagara of eternity and of immortality, time and space beyond. He enters into that ocean of bliss, Ananda Sagara, Satchidananda Sagara, the ultimate, from where he as bliss, he floats in bliss. No suffering, no bondage. He is only bliss and bliss alone. Therefore, I say that whatever you do, you will find better and better things if only you go forward. You may feel a little ecstasy as the result of japa, but don't conclude from this that you have achieved everything in spiritual life. Work is by no means the goal of life. Go forward, and then you'll be able to perform unselfish love. Through work and activities, you serve people whom you love. To awaken the love, you do the activities of serving. Once the love is awakened, you are in a different world. Then automatically the work reduces. But again, I say that it is most difficult to perform unselfish work. Therefore, with love and longing in your heart, pray to God, O God, grant me devotion at your lotus feet and reduce my worldly duties. Grant me the boon that the few duties I must do may be done in detached spirit. Dispassion, we call it the word dispassion. Detached working is called with dispassion. Dispassion is not leaving and running away, it is to attend to all their duties without expectations of any personal gain for others' sake. With love and dedication, he starts working, and that gives him the right fruit. Therefore, with love and longing, you pray. If you go still further, you will realize God, you will see Him. In time, you will converse with Him. Next, the conversation turned to the quarrels among the members of the Brahmo Samaj. They had had a misunderstanding about the right to preach in the temple after Keshav's death. Slowly, everything comes to an end. Everything. How huge empires slowly crumbled down. How civilizations went to the climbing highest place started crumbling down. When anything, Toynbee, one of the historians who studied 21 civilizations deeply, tells whenever a civilization goes to the highest glory, that is the end, it is coming down. By that time, another civilization is slowly coming up, and that goes to the highest glory and starts decaying. Just like a tree, how the flower comes beautifully, and flower drops off, a fruit is there. That fruit grows, beautifully grows. And then, if fully grown, it falls down. From the day has fallen down, it has already started rotting. It starts rotting and slowly it disappears. Whole of thing is this much. The how that is slowly everything, a man's life, how it climbs up, reaches the zenith and starts again crumbling down, falling down. Again, just like he came to the world, helplessly lying in the cot, and same condition, he goes back. Last days, lying down on the bed, he is not able to move his body. So, the cycle, everything goes in that cycle. reaches the highest and start declining. So also this Brahmo Samaj, you can see huge Buddhist monasteries, unimaginable dimensions. Where are they now? Civilizations crumbling down, going away. Master to Pratap, I hear that some members of the Samaj have quarreled with you about the altar, but they are most insignificant persons, mere nobodies to the devotees. People like Pratap and Amrita are like good conch shells which give out loud sound, and the rest about whom you hear so much do not give any sound at all laugh. Speaking of sounds, even such worthless thing as a mango stone makes sound, Pratap is telling. Hmm. Now you see, Thakur is telling, I hear some of the members of the Samaj have quarreled with you about the altar, but they are most insignificant persons, mere nobodies. Now, when an organization is there, when there is a society, everybody, whoever it is, have to dedicate to build it up, not to destroy. What happens usually is instead of building up, if a drop of buttermilk in the ocean of milk splits the whole ocean into curd. It gets curdled. No more it remains milk. Like that, some evil enters into it to split. Everybody's effort must be simple criticisms which do not build, which splits. It has to be totally avoided. It is to be totally stopped. We have to evolve. Most important part of our life is to support build unity, sacrifice, build unity. Let your words be what makes everyone come together and join, not to break down. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.